And so as you can see, it is on the ground. Boom! What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Joannis or Joe Hatago. I'm a Sierra Leonean American living here in Accra, Ghana. If you want to know what this last week has been like for me living here in Ghana, then this is the video for you. All right, cool. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about my resident permit, a water update, the hot water update. Man, there's some things to update you on there. And then an update on some of the advising I'm doing, a new company that I partner with. So check it out. All right, cool. First things first. So about 2 weeks ago, I told you guys about the non-citizen ID that I received. And that just allows me to be able to open up a bank account and all these other things. But that's actually one part of being able to open a bank account, because what also is important is having a resident permit. Something that says you're allowed to be here, so you don't have to extend a visa, or even if you're on an ECOWAS passport, which I am, you know, you're only allowed to stay for a certain period of time until you have to start paying fees to the government and things like that. So they put it in your passport. It actually only lasts until, I guess, for what, a year? Yeah, so it's only valid for 1 year. So it says on here that valid for 1 year, and when it went into effect is on July 5th of this year. So I have until July 5th of next year in order to be able to stay under this permit. If not, then I have to renew the permit. So they just put it in my passport, my ECOWAS passport, and now I have a residence permit. So that's the update on that. I'll keep you posted on what else I can do with it. As of right now, I'm not really clear on that, but I do know I can open up a bank account finally. So now I have a bank account here, bank account in Sierra Leone, and then of course I have accounts back in the US. So this is what allows you to do that, which is really dope. So make sure when you come here and you're gonna stay for an extended period of time, go through the process. I finally got my passport back. So they hold on to your passport until they're done the entire process. So you definitely need to make sure you get this done, and make sure you don't plan to travel anytime right after you apply for this process, or else you're not gonna be able to leave. So that is the resident permit. All right, the second thing is the hot water. Man, yo, okay. So let me update you guys on this. So I had hot water put into 3 different bathrooms. So I'm gonna show you that in a second, and then we'll come back and talk about topic 3. So let me take you over to check out the water. Okay, so check it out. So there's actually a leak here. As you can see, there's water dripping onto that. There's a leak. So that was actually set up. So I had an instant water tank hooked up to this shower. You see that there's no cords connected. The cord is not connected, so they had to disconnect it. So because there was a leak, I'm gonna show you it on the back. You could see here that there was a leak. So the guys who did the piping didn't do a good job, so there was a leak. So I cannot use hot water in that shower. As a matter of fact, that shower cannot be used at all because it's leaking. So whether it's hot water or cold water, it can't be used. Okay, so this is hilarious. So I had the whole hot water set up in here. There was a cord that went there, it was hanging up there, and randomly out of nowhere, it fell. And so as you can see, it is on the ground. The plumber said his guy was gonna come by the next day. Of course, he didn't show up. He got an attitude with me. We actually got into an argument. It was a whole thing. Eventually, he was apologetic and kind of took it all back. But yeah, it broke a little bit in the back here. I hope it actually still works. He seems to think it's going to work. But if it doesn't, he has to buy a new one. It was hanging up on that. The screws were too small for that. And instead of him telling his guy not to use the screws that are too small, he let him use it anyway. And so they fell out of the ceiling. Not only that, but it knocked down my shower curtain that was hanging here, that was hanging to right there, and it bent it and messed it up. So that's the second. So that's 2 out of 3 that don't work. I do have one that works, and I'll show you that in a second. All right, so there is some good news. So this is the third bathroom. So you hit that switch, the red light comes on. As I told you before, you follow it's kind of hidden, you can barely see it, but you follow it around, and it's connected to a hot water heater. Believe it or not, this hot water heater is on. So the way it works is like this. If I need hot water, I just press, but first of all, let's just look at this. So they've hooked these up. So now you actually have water flowing into it. You have to turn that on so that the water actually comes from through here into here. This heats it up and it pushes it right back out into here. And so now, you probably can't see the hot water. You're not gonna be able to see the steam, but once this is on, this is hot water, which is amazing because, you know, you can imagine I've been showering in cold water for the months that I've been living here. So, there is the good news. That is the update on the hot water. So, that's the update on the hot water for now. Hopefully, he'll come in the next week or so, he'll fix the shower over here to make sure that there's no leak at all, and then he'll fix the other one, and so that it's hanging up properly and I can actually shower in my own shower, and then when I have guests, they'll be able to all have hot water as well. So fingers crossed, but that's update number 2. Now let's go on to update number 3. All right, cool. So the third update is Google for Startups Africa. This is something I'm really excited about. I teased it a little bit a couple weeks back. It wasn't official yet, but now that I've signed the NDA, I've been given the program modules and when everything is going down and when I'm gonna be, one, being a mentor, but also be coming up with some content to train the startups on. I'm really excited about it. I mean, this is what I came to the continent to do, right? Was to be involved with startups, first starting out as an advisor, being a part of incubators, eventually moving on to venture capital and investing in startups. But I'm at that first beginning early stage, taking baby steps to really begin that process. And so, as you guys know, I'm working with MEST as an advisor slash mentor. I'm working with Founders Institute as an advisor slash mentor. And now I'm working with the Google for Startups in Africa. Now these guys are mostly based in Nigeria. And so most of the startups are also based in Nigeria as well. So most of the staff and the startups. But I'm really excited to be a part of this team, to be mentoring and training some of the startups on how to monetize content, but also how to get their brand out there on social media and outside of social media. So it's really exciting for me. I'm finally being able to do the work that I came to do, and in a way that's gonna be really impactful with a brand behind me that people are familiar with. So I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna show you guys like the email they sent me, the welcome email, everything that I can share that isn't confidential, I'll share it here, but I'm really excited about it. So guys, that's the update for this week. The hot water is 1/3 of the way done. I got my resident permit, so like I'm actually here now. And I'm now working with Google for Startups. So super exciting last week. I'm looking forward to the next week. Check out the videos on this channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it with any of your friends that are planning to move to the continent, and let anybody know who is looking to work with people who know startups here on the continent and they're looking to invest. Put them in touch with me. My contact information is on the About Me page of this channel. So yeah, man, if you like this video, make sure you like it, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new video that comes out. All right, guys, see you on the next video.